A woman boards a mysterious midnight train alone and vanishes without a trace. The next morning, only her phone is found with a strange recording of static. Michael, a journalist, discovers the phone and hears the haunting message. He decides to investigate the urban legend of the midnight train. Locals speak of a ghost train that appears on abandoned tracks with no schedule. Michael finds newspaper clippings of similar vanishings dating back decades. A homeless man warns him to never go to platform 13 at midnight. Despite warnings, Michael is drawn deeper into the mystery. He finds coordinates and timing left behind by a previous victim. He visits the abandoned platform, now overgrown and forgotten. At 0:03 a.m., an old train arrives silently in the fog. The train appears rusted and broken, yet it runs as if alive. Michael hesitantly boards the train, finding it empty and cold. Suddenly, the train locks shut and begins to move on its own. A flickering light reveals a shadowy figure at the far end. Michael tries to talk to the figure, but it vanishes into smoke. Whispers fill the train, calling Michael by name. He finds an old suitcase filled with belongings of a long-lost passenger. The intercom crackles and plays back Michael's voice screaming. Time and space shift, windows show impossible, alien landscapes. He enters a dining car where passengers slowly materialize. Each passenger has blank eyes and emotionless expressions. A World War II soldier salutes Michael and then crumbles into ash. A little girl whispers a riddle about escape that makes no sense. Michael finds himself in a replica of his childhood bedroom on the train. He opens a drawer and finds a newspaper article about a train crash he caused. Flashbacks hit him. He was responsible for 3 deaths in the past. Michael begins to break down as the train shows him his guilt. He meets the woman from the prologue, still alive but trapped. She explains the train is a loop, feeding on guilt and curiosity. Michael finds a journal left by a past journalist. Like himself, the journal describes the same hallucinations and ghostly encounters. A section says, "Only the guilty see the tracks." Passengers surround him and begin chanting in reverse. The woman warns him, if the train reaches the final stop, he'll never leave. Michael tries to escape but finds each door leads back to the same car. Time speeds up, hours pass in seconds, then rewind. He smashes a window, but it shows only black void outside. He records a message on his phone in desperation. Michael sees his own corpse in a seat across from him. He reads the final page of the journal, "You are the last story." Michael screams as the train arrives at a burning station in a void. All passengers disappear. Michael is alone once more. His phone drops as is pulled into darkness. Static fills the screen. A voice says, "Next boarding, 1 soul only." Weeks later, a park ranger finds a rusted train in the woods. Inside, there's only a phone playing static and a message, "Don't board it." The voice on the tape is Michael's. Police can't explain how the train got there. There are no tracks. The story ends, but the screen fades in, platform 13, midnight. A new figure walks toward the train, and the cycle begins again.